welcome back to the Inner Voice Show, and this is the tip of the day with Eileen Manoukian. She is an expert in early childhood development, and she is the founder of GemEducare, and you can find her at GemEducare.com. She's here again with us to show us what you could do with things that you already have around the house to entertain you and your children. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dr. Zeine, and hello to everyone who's watching us today. So we are going to talk about some stuff that you can do with a little bit older kids. I would say around 18 months and up. You can try this with any age, not very young, because very young kids are not able to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to use, again, things that are useless in the house, but we can keep them and use them as crafts. This time we are going to use it as a craft tool. So in the middle part of your paper towel, or you can even use toilet paper, but toilet paper ones are a little bit shorter, so it's more difficult to handle. The longer one are easier for the kids. You just cut the top part of it into different strips. If the kid is 3 years or older, you can even have them cut it with their scissors. And then you use it instead of a brush. You put some colors in a plate, paper plate. The color can be any type of color you have lying around the house. It could be food coloring, it could be the colors you use with the kids, or if you're a painter, your own colors. So what they do is they use this as a brush, they put it in the colors, and then they put it on the paper. It creates different shapes. As you can see, it creates different shapes. Every kid has a different creativity. They have different kind of abilities, so they will do whatever comes out of it. It looks like a kind of a cubism. It doesn't come out as a picture, but it's interesting. The other thing you can do is you can use a plastic fork. The plastic fork, they put it in the color, and then they draw whatever they want with the plastic fork. If you look here, I did it with my plastic fork. With this, the kids use their creativity and they come up with something, or you can guide them what to do. Like this one is something that we did with them. We used the forks, the plastic forks. We had them create a face type of a thing. It's more oval than a circle. And then we did with the marker, we did the mouth of the bear, and then we had them cut papers and put them as eyes and ears. They really enjoy doing stuff like this, and it's very interesting for them because they are not using a regular crayon or a marker. They're using something different. They get fascinated with everything. Kids get entertained with everything. It might be boring for you, but for the kids, they're not boring. So use your imagination, or let them use their imagination and do whatever they want with it.
I'm also assuming that they can take glasses, bottles, different types that they have different shape, like round, square, any of those, and put the bottom in the paint and put it on the paper and create different types of shapes right after each other, right? They could put paint on their hands and feet and put it on the paper. There's so many things that they could do depending on what the age is, right? Like, so for a younger one, it'll be less sophisticated. As they grow older, they'll come up with more sophisticated creativity with what they can find around the house.
Definitely. And for you, it's easier if you let them come up with the creativity rather than you do, because my experience is, as adults, we have forgotten how to be creative, but the kids have that ability still to be creative. So let them go and explore and tell you what they want to do. Sometimes it's not possible, but sometimes it's usable. You can even use the sponges that we use for washing dishes. You can cut them in different shapes and you can give it to them, and they can dip it in the color and then put it on the paper and create something out of it.
Beautiful. Just watch out for the rest of your furniture. So make sure that this is happening in a closed environment, and then it's brought up with the papers and put in around the house. So thank you so much for giving us these wonderful and creative ideas. And stay tuned. We still have more tips that are coming up. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.